G'day folks, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Hope you're all doing well. In the previous episode, we onboarded Tali successfully after having assisted her on the planet Haestrom in the Dolan system. Unfortunately, she did lose a lot of friends and a lot of squad members. Some kind of elite squad sent by the Quarian Admiralty to research the star called Dolan. So I guess the planet was in the Dolan system, which seems to be dying at an alarming rate. So hopefully she managed to pass on that research back to the Quarian Admiralty, and hopefully they're happy with that research now that she's not engaged anymore with the needs of the Quarian migrant fleet. She has joined our crew. Now, speaking of Tali, I do want to check in with her before we do anything else, and yeah, just have some conversations. Keen to obviously bring her with us on some kind of a mission if we can. I'm not entirely sure where she is. I think she mentioned that she'd be down in engineering, so why not? Let's go down there and let's see if we can find her somewhere. Maybe... Oh, okay. She's with the rest of the crew.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
Alright, Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
So, tell me about the work that you've been doing.
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
So, what do you think of the Normandy?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
And speaking of those ideas, do you have any that's worth looking into?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Okay, cool. So that should be what in ship enhancements, multi-core shielding, and we may as well spend right now. So the rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of cyclonic barrier technology, or CBT, are added to the ship. This should help the ship survive blasts like those that destroyed the first Normandy. So 15,000 palladium, we've got plenty, so let's go ahead and do that. And well, I couldn't go for the other one there, but I'll check in with the research panel, so shouldn't be an issue.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Any more upgrades?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an
My
edge?
shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Okay. And let's talk about you.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
How is Rieger?
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me more about the Admiralty Board.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
And what has their response been to the data that you gave them?
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
And how are you doing?
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Why do you hate Cerberus?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't trust them myself.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, well, at least Tali and I are on the same page and on the same side. I mean, I think for the most part, all of these guys are on our side. I know Garrus would back us if anything were to happen between us and Cerberus. But anyway, let's go back to the CIC. I was sort of thinking about what we want to do next, and I don't know, I feel like getting more squad members on board would be the best thing to do before we even look at more of the companion quest lines. I just hope that we don't get pushed into another major mission that would then, you know, prevent us from being able to complete all of this. So, yeah, let's do at least one more. So there's the Justiciar, or Justicar, rather. Justicar Samara, biotics strength near that of an Asari matriarch. Extensive weapons training. Samara is a Justicar, a rare member of an Asari monastic group trained in enhanced combat biotics alongside standard weapons. Samara was recently sighted on Ilum outside of normal Asari space. Okay. So, the city of Nos Astra, Ilum, which we have not been to before.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Yes, we shall do that, but we'll do that later. Let's see if we can onboard another person, and then I'll start looking into people's requests, starting with Amanda's request. We haven't completely scanned Dolan, so we may as well get to that. Gotha. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled from the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could be brave enough or could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a Starship legend. Travel advisory: Gotha is in Geth space, all civilian traffic is prohibited. Let's scan. Oh, and apparently it is rich though, with plenty of resources and some EZO. Oh, goodness. Right, well, we need to scan this place properly then. We are getting some small EZO readings there. Let's do that. That'll pick up the majority of stuff, including the EZO. Yeah, there's a little bump there again for more EZO. Did I say little? No. This is a massive amount. Let's grab that. Maybe we'll start with the lower half. Well, aren't we glad we stopped by?
Probe away.
This is really good.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
I feel like we're gonna expand all of our probes just in the one location here. Sure.
Launching probe.
Iridium, why not? Why not? Okay, so that was the lower half. There's a little bit more here. I'll grab it.
Launching probe.
But let's try to go for the upper half. Ooh, there we go. That's a good amount right there.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay, we're down to moderate. And I'm not exactly desperate, and I think we've found most of the EZO, so let's back out of this, and let's continue exploring. So we've got Carome. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Carome has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet, and its many moons refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Carome and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships, with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory: most intelligence estimates state that approaching Carome is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. And we've got a moderate amount of resources here, which is very nice. Bit of iridium there. Sure.
Probe away.
But I might not stay long here, especially if they don't have EZO.
Probe away.
I was sort of a bit confused, let's say, the previous episode when we found that there were no refueling stations in this system. And now it kind of makes sense, because if this is Geth territory, then, you know, perhaps maybe they've got their own refueling stations that are not compatible with our ships. So, yeah, makes sense for there not to be a usable refueling station in this system. Alright, I think I'm done there. and I'm done with the entire system, in fact. Do we want to take a look at other systems in the nebula? It might not be a bad idea to do that, since we're here, you know? So there's Ma'at, who's a very interesting name, which only has one planet to its name. Ammit. Ammit is an enormous hydrogen-helium giant, with a mass approximately 9 times that of Jupiter and nearly 2,900 times that of Earth. Despite massive pressure, its core has failed to ignite in a fusion reaction, qualifying it as a failed star. It is believed to have captured all other planet-sized bodies in the solar system as moons or in impact events, leading to its name, Devourer. Not intimidated by this phenomena, the Geth have colonized many of Ammit's moons and skimmed the hydrogen from Ammit's upper atmosphere. Ammit is in Geth space, all civilian traffic is prohibited. Moderate amount of resources here. Again, try not to stick around for too long. Seems a bit difficult to pick up anything worthwhile though.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Okay, and it's down to poor already.
Probe launched.
Alright, let's leave. And now that we've checked out the entire nebula, I think we should be able to get back and continue with a dossier. So let's pick up the Justicar. Let's see. Recruit the Justicar right here in Ilum. The Crescent Nebula. We haven't exactly been there. So plenty of scanning to do as well. So Ilum is where the Justicar is. The Assassin is there as well. Interesting. Oh, and meeting the Shadow Broker, Liara, happens here as well. So a lot of things we can do all at once. Let's quickly buy some fuel, and let's also buy some probes. And how many planets are there? There are quite a few planets here, aren't there? At the risk of, you know, spending too much time scanning all the time, let's immediately land on Ilum, and let's deal with the Justicar first before we consider scanning all the planets. Ilum is a classic garden world developed to serve as entry pot between Terminus systems and Asari republics. To abet this trade, the normally stringent customs laws of Council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilum is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclaves of Noveria. Ilum is one of the youngest Asari colonies settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlements is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In more equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. Cool. There you go. Let's land. So who do I want to take with me? I reckon we'll go with Miranda. We haven't used her for quite a while. And I think we go with Tali as well. So a bit of a balance between tech and biotics. So 2 more points. I think I'll save my points so that we can get to level 4 on various skills. Tali, okay, so let's do level 2 there, and then AI hacking, level 2 there as well. Quarian Machinist. Let's do 1 level in that. And then... what does the combat drone do? Spawns a tech drone to draw enemy fire. The drone can electrically stun targets briefly and damage their shields. Only 1 drone can be active at a time. Okay. Or AI hacking. Temporarily hacks a synthetic enemy to attack its former allies. Could be interesting. But I reckon maybe energy drain might be better. Kinetic barrier power to boost your shields. Yeah, so we can like drain enemy shields, but I feel like the combat drone and energy drain does something similar, which is getting rid of shields. We're gonna have to work on Tally's quest line, obviously, to unlock this, but let's do a second, like level 4 rather, on the combat drone. And then I don't know if we want to invest in AI hacking immediately or save for energy drain. I mean, everyone else seems to have level 3 for most of their skills at the very least, so let's do that. So she's got 4 more points, but I'll save that to try and pour into energy drain. I don't know if we can completely max out every single skill for every companion. Not sure. Anywho, let's take a look at weapons. So, shotguns for Tally. Let's do the Eviscerator. And pistols as well. Yeah, she can use the Carnifex. And Miranda... Tempest submachine gun. Yeah, I think she can use the Tempest. I might prefer to go back to the Locust. And the Singularity Projector was really, really cool. I did quite like that, but I'm thinking of going with the Avalanche this time around, just purely because we haven't played around with it. And I kind of want to give every single heavy weapon a go before settling with one. I'll also swap out our sniper rifle with the Incisor and see if we can play around with that as well.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Why do I get a free pass?
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Yes, Liara. Or... I guess she works for the Shadow Broker, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me about Nosastra.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the Terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
Okay, so I've been pronouncing the place wrong. It's Ilium, not Ilum. Apologies. I can't sign anything?
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the Terminus systems.
Okay. What's the trading like here?
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
Slavery? That's disgusting.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
Jeez. Okay. Tell me more about Liara.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Tell me about the attractions that are available here.
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nosastra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nosastra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
I'm looking for someone.
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
Okay, perhaps maybe a bit of a pivot in this episode. We might want to speak to Liara first before we even deal with the Justicar. Very nice view of the Normandy with the massive city in the background. Anyway, let's get to it. I mean, I think there's plenty for us to do here as well without getting into a dossier, so...
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help you with something?
Thank you.
Have a pleasant visit to Nos Astra, Commander.
So yeah, we might not deal with the Justicar immediately.
Lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentutech can help. The leading provider of cutting-edge indentured service, Indentutech can provide contract guaranteed labor for any technical area. Contact Indentutech today.
Indentutech.
Employees for too long. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Alright. Let's see if we can find Liara first. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not she's in this area or somewhere else. In her office overlooking the trading floor. Are we in the trading floor? Yes, okay, we're in the trading floor, so there must be some offices nearby. Let's have a look around a little bit.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Come on, give me something.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
The greatest planet in the galaxy. Okay. I wonder why. I mean, it is impressive, though.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard?
Yes.
You're Commander Shepard? I saw I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
Novaria. Now that's a place we went to in the first game. Who is it?
I met a lot of people on Novaria. Could you be more specific?
I believe the message itself should make it clear. Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepherd. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
Are you on Ilum?
I'm glad to hear that you're
Or
rebuilding.
Ilium?
Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepherd. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
Oh, it's interesting that she calls them an amazing people. Yeah, we did spare the Rachni Queen in the end on Noveria, and this wouldn't have happened if, you know, we didn't play the first game in that way or made that decision, which is one of the reasons why I really, really love Mass Effect 1. I feel like a lot of decision points carry over within the series, that is, right? So, and you can sort of see those outcomes. Tell me more about your Rachni encounter.
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
How did you get back?
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way, all working together, each with a purpose.
And what happened to the pirates?
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
And what's your purpose?
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
I was gonna say, I wonder if she decided to meld with, like, the Rachni, but no, she's just simply trading for them. That sounds too easy.
You were really comfortable walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
Tell me more about where you found the Rachni.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to, and her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
Can you help me understand the meaning of the message?
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Some things soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
I wonder if there will be any way for us to understand what happened in the first Rachni War. If she's, or she, the Queen that is suggesting that maybe there was other interference that made the Rachni hostile. Yeah, she means the Reapers.
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni war?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
Thanks for the message.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Noveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Very, very cool. I love that. Love that about this game.
Holy
Gianna
crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead.
Parasini. Is this one of the people that we met in the Citadel in the first game? Possibly.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analaeus.
Oh yes, that's right. Administrator Analaeus is the Solarian that was in control of Noveria for a while. Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analaeus?
He made the one mistake Noveria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
It's classified. I'm hitting the collectors.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Oh, examine the beer. Sure. Shepard, had to leave. Target saw me. Couldn't break cover. Asari merchant smuggling schematics from Noveria. Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? Talk to the merchant. Okay.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
And there's something else going on here. Saris Technology. I'm guessing maybe you could buy stuff from here, but let's speak to the merchant first.
I need minimal...
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
What do you sell?
What kind of merchandise do you carry?
The latest in biotic upgrades and omni-tool modifications. Very high quality. Sometimes I even get special items in. No promises, of course.
Well, you know what? I'm a big spender.
Is everything here so expensive? I'd planned to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
Special items?
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
I want some advanced merchandise.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
What about that schematic?
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Nice, okay. We didn't get that schematic though. But we do need to have a chat with her again, I guess, to get some kind of a reward. Ceres technology. Let's have a look. Oh my god. There is a lot of stuff here. This is where we need all the credits, guys. Biotic damage. I might want to, like, focus on different things. Kestrel arm sheathing. Artificial muscle fibers controlled by the Kestrel armor system's central processor allow for both gross motor improvements and precision support of the hands. This steadiness aim in a manner compatible with most firearm auto-targeting systems. Additional capacitors for shield generation are installed on the ulnar side of the forearm. 3% increase weapon damage and shields. Increase melee damage by 10%. That's pretty good. I mean, I'll take it, since we use our weapons, like, pretty much constantly, right? So, the Kestrel Armor System's hip-mounted power pack provides emergency energy for kinetic barriers and heavy weapons. Increase shields by 8%, increase heavy weapons ammo capacity by 5%. I like. Let's buy it. Torso sheath. Why is it 6666? Do we just get every like Kestrel piece? Maybe. Medgel. I don't know if this is entirely necessary. We don't really use Metagel that much. Tech damage. I like that. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range so that they can be... I think this is the same entry that we've read. Plus 40% tech power damage. I like it. Let's do it.
We can use this.
And then this, the Bioamp upgrade. Plus 20% biotic damage. Pretty sure we've read this entry as well. Let's buy this. That's a lot of creds that we've just blown, though. Bypass module. Doubles the time limit for bypass. Do we need more time for bypass? I don't know. I mean, it's not like our credits are really going to be doing anything else, though, right? But would there be some other traders at which we do want to spend some of our credits? Maybe. Maybe. So maybe I shouldn't blow all of my money in the one spot immediately. Eternity bar.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested.
Which asshole?
Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
Do you need any help?
Is there anything I can do?
Oh no, that crap might fly on Omega, but this is Ilium. I'm hooking up security cams now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll do something anyway.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Okay. The dating game post alien contact.
I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
So what's going on here?
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
Okay. Let's see what's going on in the bar.
I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Uh-huh.
I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Conrad Werner. Is this the fan that we had in the first game? I'm just trying to remember.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from Commander Shepard?
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Shoot his foot. For crying out loud.
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
Well, I guess that's the problem. Did you even get any training?
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
Where did you get that N7 armor?
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Yeah. And don't you have a job to go back to?
So you just wander the galaxy, righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
How are you not in security detention by now?
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
And what were you doing here exactly?
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
Look, let me handle this.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Jeez. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to find this weapons merchant. Apparently they're nearby.
Maybe after work we can catch a bit or something.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay, there's a little room over here.
Dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of
I think that Turian's looking for a bit of Quarian action. Trying to be the fallback guy. Okay, sure, we need to find that undercover cop wherever they are, but I might actually have a chat with Gianna once more before we move on.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
You love doing this?
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
So, tell me a little bit about your history.
How'd you end up on Noveria, anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
So, what's next for you?
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
So, tell me about the undercover work that you do.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
But you enjoy it.
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
Oh, it was good to see you.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around. Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Ooh. Alright, that probably doesn't do any favors, do us any favors with either Amanda or Liara, considering they're both here and witnessed that. Let's see. What's through here?
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Thane Krios.
Liara's office, or maybe Liara's office is upstairs. Let's go there first. Administration.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
What do you do here?
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes. Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
Do people respect Liara?
What's Liara's reputation here on Ilium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields, if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, Liara.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls.
Brushed away.
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
So, hang on a second here, guys. And this is, I guess, me not having experienced this sort of playthrough before where I made, like, certain decisions, but... So, in previous playthroughs, I romanced Ash. If I romance either Liara or Amanda this time around, will that affect our relationship with Liara in Mass Effect 3? I wonder. Possibly. Right? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, in Mass Effect 3, you can actually romance Liara again, which is kind of my intent. I don't know, I'll have to see how things sort of pan out towards the end. Sources say you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you. Your sources?
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
Come with me.
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What things? Do you need help?
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No, no trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise, someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Just tell me what's going on.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Ilium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
Why do you need my help?
Hacking a terminal sounds pretty easy. Why do you need me?
I don't know anyone else I can trust. Hacking the security node won't get you the data. It just creates a minor glitch in the system. You'll have a short time to find a local server left vulnerable by that glitch, and upload the data to my system. I'm leaving my own system vulnerable so that the data can be imported during that short time.
I'll see what I can do.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
I'm here on a mission. I'm looking for a couple of people. Do you know where to find Samara?
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. You know where I could find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
She's being tracked?
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
And do you know of a Thane and where I can find him?
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
You just knew that?
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site, except that the dead bodies still smell.
Alright, that's enough questions.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
How are you?
How's your own work going?
Everyone needs information, Shepard. You want to know why I don't drop everything to join you? I need to get that data. It should be about friendship, or trust. But that's not the way it works on Ilium. Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
Sure. We'll see what I can do.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Alright. Let's get going.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Right, so we had a bit of a moment there. I'm not entirely sure if she still acknowledges our relationship or what the deal is on that front. So again, I'm now getting a little bit nervous about whether or not I should romance any of these two, but just looking at the time, maybe this is a good spot for a break. And when we come back, well, yeah, we've got so much to do. We need to help Liara, but I'm also interested in trying to find the Justicar, so I might start with the Justicar and then we can give Liara a hand with this hacking, and then we go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like down below as usual. Check out some comments if you want to get in touch. Stay true. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.